Okay, here we're going to talk about dividing fractions, and which is going to be an introduction. This is going to be an introduction to a precursor to solving rational equations. All right, so we all know the rule for dividing fractions is to multiply by the reciprocal of the second fraction. The reciprocal is 3/5. 3 goes into 3 once, or we say they cancel, and 2 times 1 is 2, 1 times 5 is 5, so the answer is 2/5. But the question is, why is the rule multiply by the reciprocal of the second fraction? Well, let's consider 10 over 2. We know that that fraction means divide. 10 divided by 2, we know, is 5. Well, now let's consider a fraction where the numerator and denominator are fractions instead of whole numbers. So, for example, let's go back to this. This we can write as 2/3 divided by 5/3. And the question here is, what do we do to get this fraction so the denominator is 1? Well, we can multiply the denominator by 3 over 5, so the denominator becomes 1. However, we can't just multiply the denominator by a number, it changes the value. But if we multiply by 3/5 over 3/5, we know anything divided by itself is 1. And when we multiply by 1, it doesn't change the value. So what do we get here? Well, in the denominator, the 3's cancel, or we say 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 3 once, 5 goes into 5 once, and 1 times 1 is 1, over 1 is 1. The numerator, what do we get? Well, we get 2/3 times 3/5 divided by 1 is 2/3 times 3/5. And we see that the rule, when we take a fraction and divide by another fraction, or any number divided by a fraction, the rule becomes invert the second fraction and multiply, and this shows us why.